Whew. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Say It, Larry J. I am your host, Larry J, and happy Tuesday to you all. It is now 7 p.m. Whatever clock you have on is wrong. welcome. Make yourself at home. We have some Chick-fil-A and sweet tea. So let's jump right into it. So when you are growing up, as the Toys R Us song, when I grow up, when you're growing up, you want to decide what you want to do with your life. And some people choose to be computer engineers, some people choose to be businessmen, some people choose to go into computer specialists arenas, project managers, human resources, ministers, preachers, pastors, teachers. Now, when you choose to be a teacher, you are simply stating, whether you know it or not, I'm going into this arena because this is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy teaching children. Now, some people have their preference. Some people like teaching the little babies. Some people like the nurseries where they teach nursery rhymes like Humpty Dumpty set up a wall, ring around the rosies, the pop. Some people like to teach elementary, middle school, high school. Well, you have to make sure that's what you want to do because somewhere along the line, some of you that are in the education field, you get tired. And some of you did not want to go in the education field. The only reason you went in the education field to become a teacher was because they get out a lot. School is most for in the public sector. I live in Georgia. So school mostly in Georgia's they start around August. Then let's see, you get Labor Day, they go on vacation day. Then you get winter break. That's like a week. Let's see. Let's do the math. Come on now, let's do the math. Y'all work with me. Labor Day, that's one, plus fall break is 5 days. Plus, some of you get Columbus Day off and Veterans Day. But let's go on to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you get a week. That's 5 days. Ooh, yep, it's 5 days. Some of you for Christmas, you get 2 weeks, more like 3 weeks. So we'll say 2 plus 3. Some of you then you get a day off in January. Then you go on break again for a whole week in February. That's 5 days. Then you go on spring break in April. And let's see. You get June, that's 30 days. And July, we'll say you get like 25 days. So you get a total of 82 days a year. And you do not work 365 days a year. So that's why most people get into, the school system. Because I have been around teachers where they call the students little mother alphas and little demon seeds of Chuckies. And now you actually talking to somebody else. Why would you want to make reference to these children and somebody else's kid as mofos? So anyway, just to get to my story, if you don't want to, if this is not your profession, like this lady here, allegedly, even though I'm reading it, if you want to know this story, you just simply go to let me see. Google teacher struck female student on the face several times after the girl claimed on social media that the teacher had used the N word in class. And this is where we begin. All you have to do is Google it, it'll come up. Now, this is the lady right here. That's her. She reminds me of Dorothy on the Golden Girls. Okay. According to the court documents, the 60-year-old educator who named Teacher of the Year, she named Teacher of the Year, she don't punch the girl in the face, at her school last week was arrested for allegedly striking a student in the face after the girl claimed on social media that the teacher had used the N word in class. Prosecutors say the 60-year-old teacher was booked on a child abuse charge on Friday. The English teacher made her initial court appearance on Saturday. Prosecutors say the unfortunate incident happened at the prestigious School of Medical Arts in Florida. The 60-year-old, why is this lady? She's 60 years old, but blah, 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 was arrested after caught. Now, I don't show this lady name. I don't show this lady picture on the screen now. I don't want to call her name. Who? Well, they don't put a picture out there. It ain't like I put the picture out there. I got this. It was a news article that flashed before my phone. Calling a student into her class to speak privately and allegedly striking this female student on the face, leaving the minor with a bloody nose. On Friday, the 60-year-old teacher asked the student to speak, the student who made the comment about her use of the racist. The confrontation was instigated by an Instagram post of being named Teacher of the Year. This girl, I'm saying, how she gonna be named Teacher of the Year? And she to my son, in this, in that, in. Several comments on the post question the win. Sound like I'm reading a story to somebody. With one user writing, isn't this the teacher who thought it was okay to say the N word while reading something for educational purposes? See, that's why you have to be mindful. Just because something is in a book, that don't mean you articulate it out. See, when you articulate stuff out like that means that was your way of smoothly wanting to say what you really want to say, and you're gonna justify it on this book. Let me get back to the story. Blank replied that she had only used the slur in context of discussing, like I said, the John Steinbeck's book of Mice and Men. The student retorted that saying the word in any way, not damn way, doesn't make it better. When the girl got in her classroom, Blank closed the door behind her and asked the girl why the student threaten her online. How did the student threaten her? I don't read nothing in here about a threat. The student said she did. She just said that you said the N word. How you gonna win Teacher of the Year if you saying in this, in that, in? The teacher reached across the table and struck the student with the heel of her palm in the face, causing her nose to gush blood. Then she allegedly continued hitting the girl in the head while calling her effing B. I'm not, now this part I'm not putting in. I may be adding some some salt in it. But now this part, it says on hitting the girl on the head, calling her effing B. Go ahead, Miss Teacher. Go ahead, Miss 60-year-old Teacher of the Year. You represent that. That lady say, I'm so tired of y'all mofos coming up in this school. I'm about to retire. And I'm going out with a bang. Then the girl tried to stop the teacher from hitting her by grabbing. You ain't gonna hit me no more, lady. Stop. The 60-year-old teacher then kicked the student. You done kicked this girl in her leg, kicked her in her lower leg, and ordered the child to get. You didn't break the girl leg. Ordered the child to get out. But the 60-year-old denied physically harming the student, telling a police officer that she just only wanted to talk to the student whose Instagram message she perceived as a threat to take her out. Now, school surveillance video showed the teacher walking at an aggressive pace. I'm finna get her. Call her right in this room. This is gonna be a private conversation. To her classroom before the incident, and the student about 4 minutes later leaving the classroom, holding her face, walking with a demeanor to the guidance counselor office where she had, wait a minute, she was holding her face with a demeanor at the guidance counselor's office where she reported the incident. During the interview with the investigators, the teacher said she interpreted the students online. How you interpreted? You interpreted. This Ninja Turtle said she interpreted the student online comment as a threat against. How you interpret that as a threat against your life? Because the student said that you out here calling her ninja. You out here using Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a book that you justified and said, well, you know, it was in the book. I was only using it in context. Now, you know, this is a lady, you know, this is a sensitive environment, and you want to audacity take the time to actually use that word and justify that you was. I was only referring to cat and mouse in a play. The 60-year-old woman was released from jail on Saturday without bond. She is due back in court the 22nd of this month. We're going to have to keep note of this. This incident remains under investigation. This is a developing story, and it will be updated as new information becomes available. Okay, teachers, if you don't want to teach anymore, and you don't want to be bothered with these folks' kids, and you calling them mofos and demon child seeds of Chuckies and corn of the children of the corn, it is time for you to take and get your resume in order, along with a 2 weeks notice, and go turn it in to Mr. Jones and say, this is not for me anymore. Because these monsters are out of control. You out of control. I don't like none of y'all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anymore. It's time for me to change my career. That's what you should consider doing. Instead of taking your frustrations, bam, out there putting on Instagram about me, talking about I'm saying Ninja Turtles. It's time for you to change your career. That goes for many of you other educators out there that you fed up with the school. They just giving us too much. We just got so much to do. Change your career. Decide, is it something? What is it in life that you want to be or you want to do? Is it you don't want to teach in the school system no more? Okay, go try teaching college. College may work better for you. See, I have been in the education system, so I already know. I can do public school, but guess what? I know more at the adult education realm is more suitable for me. Why? I mean, I enjoy teaching all kids, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to do this right here. That fully tells that. That's why you have to be mindful what you put on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. You have to be mindful because you never know. See, like this woman, she don't went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on this little girl because the little girl don't see it. How she gonna get teacher to They don't put Oh, there go your teacher of the year award on my wall back there. Along with workplace violence on my wall back there too. You don't got teacher of the year for being such a beautiful teacher, for being a leader in the beacon in the community system. You also have got being violent of the year for bushing a child in the face and kicking them in the lower leg and calling them a bitch. Yes, that reward is going up there too, along with your teacher's license may get revoked. So that means it's time for you. That's why if any of you, even whatever job opportunity, who is that? Even whatever job opportunity that you in, and you don't like it, do something else. If you in customer service and you go out there and you tell them people because they getting on your nerves, and you tell them F off, you don't need to be dealing with no customers. They need to put you in a little miniature closet and bring you a box full of papers and say stamp, stamp, stamp. And when you done, let us know and we'll come pick them up and bring you some more. Or they need to bring you a little machine, put you in the corner. Because that means you don't like to deal with people and dealing with somebody kids. You dealing with somebody kids. I'm surprised somebody don't come up to the school in the butt. Oh, you have to be mindful with dealing with other people kids. Because this is someone's child. And no telling what to, because if it's a black people child, they don't let you out on bond too. Oh, they gonna get you. They gonna say, you want, let me see what she said to this little girl. Let me go back. They gonna say, oh, you calling my little daughter F and B. I got your B. And they gonna represent just how a B they can be. So change your career. That's all I said. That is workplace violence. That's even in the educational code of ethics. You can't put your hand on a child, even though sometimes you be want to. Like I was looking at this challenge. It was a challenge about slap your teacher. Now, one person that is a teacher did say, "You try Jesus, don't try." that teacher said, "You try Jesus, you better not try me." I said the things that people say, but people, I'm not finna prolong this conversation. Just be mindful and go back, sit in your little quiet place. When you start getting frustrated at them kids in the public schools, go back and think, do I need to change my career field? Because I don't think this is it. Before you end up in you end up in on a news article like this lady right here. I don't think this is it. I don't. Okay, so in the meantime, you all enjoy your Tuesday, and thank you for tuning in to Said Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. You all have a great night. Bye.